We are live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday night in the field. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Let's see who jumps on first.
Oh, goodness. I just dropped my marker. Hold that thought.
Hold that thought. My wife is picking up her marker on the floor.
So.
All right. Well.
Hang on. Let me get to over here. Hi, Jeanette. How are you?
All right. As everybody's popping on, let us know where you're coming in from as usual. We like to see where everybody is. This is my bro, Rob. Hey, Christy.
Hey, Christy.
Tonight we're going to do some fun things. We're going to do a little background story on us so you can see who we are and what we've done in the past and what we hopefully will do in the future with life-wise. But it's exciting to know people's stories. And, you know, as we're growing as a company, you may have heard our story, you may have never heard our story. How I got involved in network marketing, all that type of stuff. But that stuff we're going to touch on tonight just to give you a little background on our story and the whole, you know, why we love this industry so much.
So we're just going to say hi to everybody for a couple of minutes and just give it, you know, maybe till like 9:02, 9:03. Yeah. Jeanette, we're doing great. Thank you so much for asking. We are getting ready for the holidays. I'm sure everybody is doing the same thing. I'm a little behind. Are you behind, honey?
Has anybody out there just started shopping? Because I haven't started yet.
Yeah, somebody had posted about that today, and I tagged, was it Gentry? Yeah. The Gentrys, and so I tagged Gregg on it, you know.
Hey, Joni.
So it's a little bit funny. But if you are behind,
it's okay.
Praying God speed for each and every one of you.
So it's more important that our families are all together than worrying about what we can rip open under the tree. But it's nice for gifts. I'm not saying it's not, because my wife is going to probably jab me in a minute. But the truth of the matter is you know, it's a season for family to get together, to praise our Savior, and you know, and just enjoy, make memories. Because, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to be 60 years old this year, and it's like in 2024, and I felt like I just met this hot girl in college, you know, many moons ago. So
was many moons ago. It's like, and what happened? What happened?
All right.
All right, guys.
We got 9:02.
All right, guys. So obviously we are, you know, Gregg and Silvia Adelman, and we're married 36.
It'll be 37 years in May.
30. Thank you, honey, for filling that in. And we met in college, actually, in a music appreciation class. And so that was a lot of fun. And Rob is saying we are frozen.
But nobody else is. Anybody else say we're frozen? Anybody
else saying we're frozen? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see us, guys?
Yeah, nobody else is. Yeah, I think, Rob, because you're in Arkansas, might be the problem. The hamster wheel slows down in Arkansas, so the internet goes in and out.
Oh, my goodness. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, see, you're good. Everybody's saying we're good. So,
all right. I'm over here trying to find our live, which isn't coming up, so because I like to answer some questions. So anyway, so we met here. We're married a really long time, and we have 4 incredible sons. So it was a little busy for us. I was a stay-at-home mom, and periodically, you know, I'd find some part-time jobs here and there to fill in the time. I was a prolific, still am, not as much, but a prolific volunteer person. And again, like I said, work part-time here and there. And go ahead and share what you've done, and then we'll talk about
I moved down to Florida to play baseball, basically. I was born and raised in Massachusetts, in Framingham area, and came down here for my junior and senior year of high school to play baseball, and I had committed on a baseball scholarship, and then ended up meeting my wife in college down here. So that's kind of how we met in like my wife said, music appreciation class. Sorry, Jim, no Yankees, buddy. Go Sox. And then, you know, my sales career started, I was in the memorabilia business when I got out of college, and I got led into sales, and I've been in sales my whole life. I owned a car dealership for 20 plus years. we've been financially blessed, and we've had our ups and downs in the finance world. When markets crash, certain things crash with it. So we've had our ups and downs in the financial world, but in the big picture of things, God's had my back. And people always say, you step in roses. I won't use the word, what they really say you step in. But it's because I've always had that open mind, entrepreneurial spirit. And I know that, my success depends on me. I've never wanted it to depend on anybody else. So we've been married for almost 37 years in May, 4 great kids, 4 sons. We just had our first grandchild, who'll be 1 in January. And we just found out we're going to have a granddaughter coming up right behind. Our youngest son, who's 27, is having 2 kids already. And my 3 older ones, up to 36, don't have any. So it's the young guy that's coming through for us, and we're having a blast with our grandbaby. So that's kind of how we met, and my work background has always been in the sales, whether it's owning a car dealership or now being my independent Impact Windows. I've been doing that for the last almost 6 years, and I love it because I just love meeting people, talking to people, and being in the industry. But going into the network marketing industry, it's a very interesting how we evolved in it. I'm going to say 1991 or somewhere in that area, I was introduced to a very good, I'm not even going to say friend. He was a mentor at that time. He was one of my baseball coaches. He was a very successful financial guy, and I looked up to him. And we always tell the people you hang around with or the people you associate with that you want to be, those are the people you want to get advice from. And he was very successful, and he introduced me to a telemarketing company that was a network marketing company. And I did incredible in the first, 6 months or 8 months. We started making, and now we're going back into the early 90s, and I'm only in my 20s. We started making an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a month. And I thought I had just hit the highest of highest dollars you could do in this industry. I had no idea. Then I got the worst part of the industry. The next year they sold the company for trillions of dollars, and the owner of that company retired and went, to heaven. And he was just incredibly blessed with selling that company. But everybody that was getting commissions got stuck, nothing, zero. We got left out in the cold. Company was gone. End of story. So I got that negative taste, and then basically that walked away from the industry until my wife decided to sign up for a company behind my back. And that's the truth. We've told this on stage in front of thousands, and we'll tell it in front of a few people here, that she went to our neighbor's house one night. She said, I'm going to, who was it? Oh my gosh.
But anyways, like Cammy's.
Cammy's, yeah. So I said, go there. Please don't sign up. Don't do anything. I'm not interested. At that point, I owned a car dealership. I was working crazy hours, employees, headaches, all that good stuff. So as a good, obedient wife does, she signed up, didn't tell me for a long time.
Okay, so, ladies, you go to these parties and you help a friend. What I just didn't realize exactly what I signed up for, and I signed up for a lot. And so then I was hiding it in the garage. I'm not proud of it, but it is part of our story, and that's what we did.
But if all this didn't happen, the best part wouldn't have happened. So, and of course, we met Rob in that company. But the neat thing is that when I cleaned out the garage one weekend and I found about 40 or 50 cases of this juice, guess what? I didn't know what to do with it. I was going to throw it out. I never tried it. I was probably too ignorant to understand that juice was probably good, because I had already heard in our area that black diamonds were being developed. They were making tens of thousands of dollars a week. And I said, it's never going to last. It's one of those things. I was one of those negative people at that point about network marketing, because I had been burned many years earlier. So I called a gentleman who happened to make zillions of dollars in this company. And I said, what do I do with this product? He said, number 1, drink it. It's phenomenal for you. Number 2, start giving it away bottle by bottle and watch the reaction people had. So when we talk about sampling, we're sampling one little strip I was sampling $40 bottles and giving them away because my American Express bill had exploded on auto ship because she didn't tell me for about 8 months that we were getting all these products of bottles. So anyway, the bottom line is I gave them all out and the reaction was staggering. People would call me up and say, Gregg, where'd you get this? Costco, CVS, Publix? No, you got to get it through a partner, somebody that's, part of the company. We turned out in the next 13 months, we became blue diamonds in the company. We capped out all the money we put on that until we could get the black diamond. But the thing is, we signed up 54 people, folks. That turned into over 100,000 globally.
That's right.
Out of the 54, I produced 4 blue diamonds, which made us a 7-figure income. Mm-hmm. So when we tell you it's out there, it's out there. But this day of age, so many people have such a rotten feeling about network marketing and direct sales because they've been burned in the past. Mm-hmm. And that's why LifeWise is here.
Yeah.
LifeWise is here because we are transparent. We do not lie. Mm-hmm. We lay it out on the table for you. And when Rob talked about Monday, is not only exciting because now we're 16 levels, potentially 18 levels deep, but we still have the best products. And if you break them down dollar for dollar, there's no comparison. I told Rob the other day on the phone, I made a joke. I said, me and my wife love to go to this place up in Jupiter for the best chicken wings, I think, on the planet. I mean, they're unbelievable. When I used to eat there, called the Thirsty Turtle. So if you're ever in Jupiter, go there.
Jim,
these guys know it. So when I used to buy chicken wings there years ago, you could get a dozen wings for $9.99. You could get 20 wings for $15. We went in there and 20 wings was $34.95. Mm-hmm. Prices have gone up. Mm-hmm. Everything's gone up. And, I just said this, Rob, jokingly, I still bought the darn things because I really enjoyed those particular wings. Now, I wouldn't go on a regular basis at $34.95, but the bottom line is that pricing sometimes has to change, and in this case, for the better for us.
All right, so like network marketing for me as a stay-at-home mom as well, I really discovered myself, guys. It's shocking to some of you, but I was really painfully shy. It's even shocking to you, the person I've become. But I truly believe it's because of this industry. There is so much work that you have to do on it and growth that you have to do for yourself and stepping out in faith and having courage to just be speaking to people. So I feel like I found myself through this absolutely incredible industry. And it's something that we talk about so often, guys. You really do. I think that's the first step is you gotta love this industry. And yes, like anything else, like we were saying, there's good and bad of it, but what does it actually do? For me, it put someone that has been a stay-at-home mom without a college degree on the same playing field as a business person. And so I'm sold out to the industry, and I absolutely love that we stumbled into it, because it's incredible. So guys, like, look at that. We just shared our story, and that's something and it's a little longer, but of course, because you have 2 people doing it, that is something that is so really important for you guys to know and be comfortable with. You're going to be telling your story to other people, and this is like, your story is something, of course, in little snippets that you can share on social media. And one of the things too, or a few of the things that I'm going to touch base on in that, like, know your story part of it, is know the reasons why you joined LifeWise. For either the business or health. And for some of us, it's absolutely for both. And so know the why, know both of it, and be able to come up with a quick sentence for each one and say, like, this is going to be the avenue for me to achieve my goals and dreams. Health-wise, this is what that looks like. And then business-wise, in your story, you can share, how did you discover LifeWise? For us, Rob Owen, or whoever it was that introduced you to it. So you can even talk about that. Anything you want to add on those 2 things, honey?
How big is your belief system?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it doesn't matter what it doesn't have to be LifeWise. It could be just in life in general, the belief system. We all believe in the Bible for a reason. That book was written thousands and thousands of years ago, and your belief in it is your everyday compass of a moral life. Mm-hmm. And what's your belief system in life-wise? What's your belief system in work, where you work? Do you believe the ownership is looking out for you guys or for himself? These are things that you have to think about when you get involved in any business. And so I can tell you right now, the life-wise family, the belief system's through the charts, because we get the text and we get the phone calls and all that about, wow, this is like no other business I've been involved in. I've been in 5 of them. This is my first one. I've been in 20 of them. Mm-hmm. They all say the same thing. Wow, we have just never seen such support and such love for the partners out there in the field. And that's where you're going to be successful in life-wise, is your belief system, not only in life-wise, but in yourself. Yeah. Confidence has got to be there. Now, I'm not saying you may not, you might be like my wife back in the day. She was shy. She wouldn't, be out standing on a stage or getting in front of people. It took a little time. But when she realized that she's got it, she's got the belief, it just has to come out. I've had it since I've been, 14 years old. I mean, I was fixing cars in my driveway when I was 14. Rob's the same way as me. We just had that. Some people, it takes a little while to come out. And the bottom line is that just build your belief system up so high that we use shield. That'll be your shield against anybody, because no means nothing in this industry. The more we always talk about, the more no's you get, the biggest success you'll have. Mm-hmm. That's the truth of the matter. So when somebody says no, don't take it personal. Your belief system's too high. We know we got the best products. We know we got the best price. We know we got the best pay plan. They don't see that. Not everybody will see like you. Mm-hmm. Just like Jim Pond put on there, the New York Yankees. I despise the New York Yankees. I love the Red Sox. That's me. Some people will not come into LifeWise because they just don't feel it's for them. That's their choice. We're looking for the ones that are looking. Mm-hmm. Just remember that. Looking for the lookers.
Yep, absolutely. So then jumping back into part of your story and things that you can post about and or talk about to your friends and family, particularly you're going to be seeing a lot of your friends and family the next coming, couple of weeks all
Christmas
the way through.
Right here.
Right. And then you have New Year's. But, talk about your personal experience with the products. And if you may not have a personal testimony, gosh, guys, we have a testimonial page that is absolutely incredible. So you can, tap into there and really use some of their stories, the experiences that they have had with these products. Something else that you can talk about, like when you're going through that is, talk about the transformation that you have seen, not only, just the health-wise, but business, but also, gosh, guys, the Lead Academy. Talk about the transformation and impact that you have discovered about yourself, uncovered about yourself, just even through the Lead Academy, and you could post about that. I love to start dreaming. Guys, we have to all start dreaming again, and that's again another post that you can do on social media or talk about what is your vision for the future. And how does LifeWise align with that, to help you to attain your goals and aspirations? Yeah. You've got big dreams. You've got in your heart, that God had planted inside of you of things that you want to accomplish. So you can talk about how LifeWise is going to get you there. Your goals and aspirations to get healthy. How are the products going to get you there? Business can make you, you want to be debt free. How is LifeWise going to get you there? And of course, we talk about Monday night. Goodness gracious, what Rob did. Merry Christmas to each and every one of us, guys. Talking about the Lead and then 16 levels. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I just have never seen anything in this industry do what we just did. And I got to be honest with you, I don't know any professional businessman that owns a company that could potentially make millions of dollars a year and have a $35 a month overhead. And, we see all these TikTok influencers making millions because all they do is this on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And they got millions and millions of followers. Just think if one of these products goes viral for you, you find one of those people that loves radiance. And that person happens to know, and I'm just throwing out a name, it's a joke, Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift starts to take that product. One person like that can change the whole. Oprah Winfrey did it forever. When she named that book club book, that thing was solid gold after that.
That's right.
So we don't know who's going to come across our path. We don't know who's going to try our product. But I can guarantee you, back in the day when that juice was on the Grammys or whatever it was on, and then it was in the Major League Baseball clubhouses, they didn't think that was going to happen when the company first started. And what happened? It became a billion-dollar company.
Absolutely.
So just think about, what's going to happen over the next 12 to 24 months. But when you sample these products and you get these products out, you're sampling to one person, but that one person may have an influence or may have somebody you don't even know that they know.
Right.
It's crazy how things work like that. So we have, like Tim just said, we have billion-dollar categories. We don't have a billion-dollar company. We have billion-dollar categories. And I think radiance is going to put us over the edge because everybody wants the fountain of youth. Mm-hmm. It's just the truth. And if you go into the malls right now, that are the few malls that are left on this planet that people don't shop at Amazon, and you go through that beauty section, they are lined up trying every facial cream, everything they can put on their face, men and women.
Yes.
And we're going to have a product that's going to just do insane things to the inside of our body and make our skin, and make us look incredibly younger, I do believe.
Yeah, no, it is a funny story. I will tell. I brought Gregg in a year or so ago into one of the huge, ladies, the huge, starts with the letter U, beauty store. And he walked around like, what is happening? He was utterly in shock of what was going on in that store, and then the line to check out. So yes, beauty is a big deal. So that is definitely a billion-dollar category.
And then the energy drink category. That's, Lift is going to be insane, guys. 5 flavors, 60 packs in a box. It's going to be incredible. And we've already seen the response by people reaching out. When's it going to be available? When's it going to be available? So you're adding in products, and we already kind of know what's coming down the line from there. And it gets even more exciting.
Absolutely.
So when we talk about owning that superstore, you guys are going to have the ultimate store with the ultimate nutritional products by the #1 formulator on the planet.
And you have to remember the quality of our products, you guys. It's not like something that you're going to find in a big box store. The quality, that's what's so important for each and every one of those ingredients, and how synergistically they're all they're blended. That's something else that you have to remember. It's not like all these ingredients are divvied up into, they're all blended together. They're absolutely incredible.
I know the one product is 6 products in one. It's insane. The probiotics, the prebiotics, the enzymes, the organic fruits and vegetables. You can go on and on. But prior to the one and prior to Core in our last company, my wife would go and buy the probiotics and the omegas and all that. And they're not cheap. And we're getting 2 or 3. I don't eat vegetables. So for me, this was huge. I watch on TV at night, there's a company, I can't remember their name, but they brag about their fruits and vegetables, and it's like $80 a bottle for a 1-month supply. If I had to go buy that, and I had to go buy omegas, and I had to go buy my enzymes, we broke it down today, it's like $270. I don't care if you go to Walmart and buy them. It's still going to be more than $99, and nowhere in the quality of what we're talking about.
No,
so
absolutely.
The one is a bargain. Now, if you really want it to be a bargain, and you have a family of 4 using it, or 3 or 4 people in your house that are using it, instead of paying $100 a bag, buy 4, get 1 free. Guess what? You're down to $75 a bag. You're cheaper than when you were buying it individually at $78. So there's ways to compensate, the extra dollars that we're throwing in some of these products. And Rob did it by blowing up the pay plan, guys. Yes. It's real simple. He may have raised the price a little bit for your benefit. It wasn't for the corporate team's benefit. This money is going nowhere in our pockets. This is money that is being spent so we can give more to the fields. We don't have to take a loss on shipping to other countries and things like that. But the bottom line is we have just gone 18 levels deep if you buy one product called the lead. Okay, so now you are 16 levels with 17 and 18 when you get to diamond and black diamond. There's no unilevel on the planet that is that deep. So just think about all those people you may have lost on the 10th, 11th, and 12th. Now, granted, you still make some money from them if you're in the pools, because every product they buy, $1 goes into the pool per product. But now you're building in depth, okay? So if you produce a diamond on your 14th level,
wow,
hello, you wouldn't have got a penny of that. That's what Rob has done, okay? He is masterminded and sat for hours finding every drop he can take out of this company without losing money.
Yeah.
Listen, we can break even or make a few bucks to have some fluff so we can go on these cruises and we can take people away and give weekends away and things like that. But the bottom line is he's taken every penny. That's why it's revenue sharing.
Yep.
Okay? It's not breakage and let it float to the top and let the top people get rich and the low people quit.
Yep.
Okay? That's why their retention is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%. They're lucky, not 86%. So think about what those levels have done for you financially. Now, I understand some people say, well, I have a lot of customers. I beg to differ because those customers at this point should be converted over to partners. They're both free. The price is the same. So Miss Jane, guess what? I know you don't want to talk about our products and build a business, but if your sister asked you why you have no pain anymore and you tell her I take this product called Restore and she buys it from Susie, you could have got $5 credit towards your Restore. Why wouldn't you take the $5 credit? People take coupons and cut them out every day.
Yeah.
They go online every day and get coupons to go shopping.
It's true.
Why wouldn't you want to take the money and put it towards your product? And maybe if Susie tells 5 more people, your product might be free next month.
Yeah.
And every month from there on out. That's how you have to leverage a customer. And then there'll be the one customer that'll say, I don't like network marketing. I don't want anything to do with it. Thank you for being a customer. You don't push that person. We're not here to push anybody into it. But now that Rob's made it free for life for everybody, no renewal fees, no pressure. Buy when you want to buy. If you want to be an income earner, you'll be a partner. If you want to get some revenue sharing, you'll be a partner. If you don't ever want to talk about LifeWise, you don't need the money, which is crazy because if you did, even if you don't need the money, you could donate the money because there's a lot of causes that need the money. Then you will stay a customer and you will enjoy the product for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Right?
Mic drop.
Boom.
Oh, guys.
All right. Good night. No,
she's just kidding. So there you go in a nutshell about your story and be comfortable with it. Again, we always say every single week you can reach out to each and every one of us, guys. We're here to help you. So one of the things too is we are so strongly going to encourage everybody to take ownership of your business. And what does that look like? Watch your videos, watch your lives, get on the chat, ask questions, and understand, what's going on. I know there's sometimes we have some people that we know that have been in the business for a long time and yet are not, engaging. And so we really encourage you, each and every one of you guys to engage in all the different avenues that we have for you between Facebook, the Facebook Lives that we have, which is Monday night, Rob. Then we have Tuesday night with Tracy and Wednesday night with Chris and Thursday night with ourselves. And of course, something that we talk about every single week and week in and week out is mylifewise.biz. There's so much incredible things. And then I'm also going to give you, when you're working on your story, or some of you that are trying to figure out, like, what do I post on social media? What do I not? I really want to encourage you guys to get on Pinterest and search in there and just kind of copy and paste things that you find on there. There's some amazing things on Pinterest. And so that's going to also going to be something that's going to give you confidence when you don't know what to do and you don't know what to say. So
I just, we had a bunch of people this week, even after Rob's announcement, to clarify, free is free. It's free. There was a commercial, I think, years ago that all the commercials set for 30 seconds was free. It's free. It's free. LifeWise is free. It is a business opportunity of a lifetime. We say live life wise because when things are truly free, they're free. And this one is truly free. Now, if you want to be active and qualified, you got to spend some money. But it is free to get your own website. It is free to get your own superstore.
It's minimum.
Right. But again, if people are plugging in on the mylifewise.biz page, there's links to take them right to YouTube. There's links to take right to Rob's videos. All that's there. And so instead of getting on a chat or do some research yourself first. And if you don't have answers then, by all means, reach out to us. That's what we're here for.
Absolutely.
But I think if you tackle your business first and get a real understanding of it and how if you go into your back office and all the PDFs and all the marketing material that's there, I'll say a shout out. I don't usually do this because I don't want to single out one person because there's so many great people. But Ginger Burns, what she does is just blows my mind. She's got everything from rockets red glaring to videos going to, she's a marketing genius. And guess what? When people hear about LifeWise 2 or 3, 4 years from now, they're going to say, I knew I saw that somewhere. And they're going to go back to Ginger because that's what she consistently does. And we have the Valeries and the Jim Pons and Tim. There's so many of us that do that. And that is building a brand. Yeah. See, there's a reason when McDonald's did franchising, they strategically knew where to put them. They're all going to be, they'll put 5 within a 5-mile radius. Why? To brand the name. Not to flood with McDonald's, which turned out to be brilliant because now everywhere there's a McDonald's, there's either a Wendy's or a Burger King. Why? They saw what McDonald's did. The McDonald's name is synonymous because they didn't put 1 in West Palm Beach, 1 in Fort Lauderdale, and 1 in Miami. They flooded the area with them so everybody knew the name McDonald's. And when you hear McDonald's, you think of 2 things, French fries and hamburgers. That's it. When you hear the name LifeWise over the next 5, 10, 15 years, we will be synonymous with anti-aging, the best nutrition in the body, the best energy drinks, and whatever's coming down the line. We are building a brand name that people will remember forever. So, Ginger, I got to just give you a shout out. If you're not on here, hope somebody tells you about this video and you watch it. You're incredible the way you market yourself and market LifeWise.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Anything else, babe?
No, it's Christmas time here. I guess I got to start shopping tomorrow. It's Friday.
You guys can, ladies, you can have suggestions for him. But you know what, guys? Gregg and I and our family and the LifeWise family, and I think I'm going to cry, want to wish each and every single one of you a very Merry Christmas. I know we just even finished Hanukkah just recently, just a few days ago, but this is a special, incredible time of year. But also know that there's people that this is going to be the first Christmas that they don't have a loved one or they're just struggling, guys. So just be so aware. I ask and pray that each and every one of you just be able to see everybody that's around you and share the love of Christ, coming up. It gets crazy. This time of year, there's so much tension and everything like that. And the world is a little crazy right now. So wouldn't it be amazing if we can just, hold doors open for people and say Merry Christmas, help people get to with their shopping carts or whatever it is, and just share the love of Christ right now, because so many people don't read the Bible, but they're reading you. So here's an opportunity for you to show the love of Jesus to each and every person around you. So from our family to yours, we wish you a very, very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, LifeWise family. We love you all. We will see you next Thursday.
Yep. All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.